Ancient giants, the forgotten builders of humanity's past. What if the story of human civilization isn't what we think? What if ancient giants walked the earth, building wonders we still marvel at today? From the Giza pyramids to the stone heads of Easter Island, there are whispers of a forgotten past hidden in plain sight. Join us as we explore the mysterious connections between ancient megalithic sites, sacred texts, and the tantalizing evidence of giants. Segment 1. Introduction to the mystery. From the Bible's Nephilim to Norse, legends of Jotnar, stories of giants span cultures and centuries. But are these tales mere mythology, or could they be fragments of a lost history? Reports of giant skeletons, inexplicably advanced construction techniques, and anomalous ancient maps suggest that humanity's origins may be more extraordinary than we've been led to believe. Historical maps by 16th century cartographers have been shown marking locations like Atlantis and mythical long-lost regions, potentially lost in the sands of time and ancient flood legends. The evidence of ancient advanced civilizations like the Mesopotamians, Aztecs, Olmecs, and Incas have left behind clues in their architecture and sacred writings. Segment 2. The builders of the megaliths. Through modern technology, we can now view sweeping drone shots of megalithic sites, Giza, Stonehenge, Göbekli Tepe, Machu Picchu, and Easter Island online. But how did the ancient civilizations construct these sites that have stood the test of time? Were they helped by humanoids with extreme size and strength? Or were these early builders of civilization from another planet altogether? The Great Pyramid of Giza, 2.3 million stones, weighing up to 80 tons each. Göbekli Tepe, 12,000 years old, and built before agriculture. Machu Picchu, seamless stonework so precise that modern engineers can't replicate it. Could these marvels have been constructed by human hands alone? Or was there help from beings far more powerful? Expert interview clip. Dr. Mark Sanderson, archaeologist. The precision of these structures defies explanation. Some of the stones at Baalbek in Lebanon weigh over 1,000 tons. Even with today's technology, moving such stones would be a monumental challenge. Segment 3. The evidence of giants. Throughout the 18th and 19th centuries, newspapers across the United States and Europe reported the discovery of giant skeletons. Many of these remains, measuring between 10 and 15 feet tall, were said to have been unearthed in burial mounds, caves, and ancient ruins. In 1891, workers in Crawfordsville, Indiana, unearthed the skeleton of a giant measuring over 9 feet tall, with a skull twice the size of a normal human. But where are these skeletons now? Some speculate they were confiscated by institutions, buried by agendas that sought to maintain the status quo. Segment 4. The biblical and esoteric connection. Illuminated manuscripts, biblical verses, and symbols from different cultures all tell tales of giant, powerful beings who demanded sacrifice, usually of humans. The Bible's Old Testament references the Nephilim giants in the earth in those days. Similar accounts appear in the Book of Enoch, which describes these beings as offspring of divine beings and human women. There were giants on the earth in those days, mighty men of old, men of renown. Genesis 6:2-4. Esoteric texts and ancient artifacts like the Sumerian tablets with depictions of towering beings have been studied and shared for centuries by many different cultures. Esoteric writings, such as those of Helena Blavatsky and Edgar Cayce, speak of Atlantis and its advanced civilization, perhaps populated by these giants. Could the Atlanteans have been the builders of the megaliths, their knowledge surviving through scattered myths? Segment 5. The sites and the legends. Giant's Causeway, Northern Ireland. Local legends speak of the giant Finn McCool constructing the basalt pathway to Scotland to confront another giant. Fingal's Cave is on the uninhabited island of Staffae, a tiny island 6 miles off the coast of Mull in Scotland's Inner Hebrides. It's the Scottish equivalent of the Giant's Causeway in Northern Ireland, and Celtic legends link the two with tales of rival giants throwing rocks at each other across the Irish Sea. Easter Island, Rapa Nui. The Moai statues, weighing up to 80 tons, are said to have been moved by giant hands. Or a forgotten technology. Stonehenge, England. Medieval chronicles claim the stones were brought by giants from Africa, using magical means. Nazca, Linus, Peru. Some researchers suggest these massive geoglyphs were meant to be seen from above, possibly by beings of great height or aerial capability. Atlantis. Could Plato's tale describe an advanced civilization of towering beings who shaped the ancient world? Segment 6. What does modern science and academia say? While modern science has largely dismissed the idea of ancient giants as myth, some discoveries hint at a different story. Fossils of Gigantopithecus, a massive prehistoric ape, and reports of unexplained bone fragments suggest that larger-than-human beings could have existed. Expert interview clip. Dr. Elaine Carter, anthropologist. Without more physical evidence, it's challenging to make definitive claims. But history is full of gaps. Who's to say what's still buried? Segment 7. The Legacy of the Giants. Whether myth or reality, the stories of giants remind us of humanity's fascination with the extraordinary. The megalithic sites they are said to have built still inspire, or urging us to ask, who were the true architects of our ancient world, and what else might they have left behind, waiting to be uncovered? As the sun sets over the pyramids, as it has done for millennia, the truth is out there, hidden in stone and story. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Could the giants of legend be more than myth? Let us know what you think.